For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record.
Alright, so we do have the Mojave back inside. We actually will be installing a Game Changer Goliath fan. But that's going to be in another video. I have found the absolute perfect location for this. And I'll tell you right now, man. Oh, man, I think this is going to be the fan of choice for probably every application that I've got now. This thing, yeah. Keep an eye out for a video from RC Guy Garage with the Goliath fan from Game Changer RC. I'm telling you, this is the guy to go with, man. Look at that thing. The fan is almost as big as the plaque. All right. So beyond that, had an awesome rip with the Mojave here. Cinematic rip. I probably will post the GoPro actual footage just so that, you know, people can see how the thing actually did run. There was obviously some edited and cut content. Had nothing to do with any issues that I had. However, I did discover one issue that I didn't realize that was existing, and I think I actually forgot about it, and this is part of that maintenance. The maintenance that I keep talking about. You know, that maintenance that, like, I'm good at telling you to do, but I don't do myself. Yeah, that maintenance. Alright, so let's get into this. I just keep this kind of here so I can make sure that things are pretty much in frame. Alright, so where are we? Front dog bone on the driver's side here. I am going to pop off this wheel so I can pull out the dog bone, see what's going on, or at least kind of flop the suspension out of the way. That was really the only issue. I did come across one other issue while I was actually cleaning the vehicle. Yeah, I cleaned it. I don't usually do that, but I did. There are benefits to cleaning. I find that what's the point of cleaning when I'm only gonna literally just get it dirty 2 seconds later. So this wheel right here is the one that I did end up having an issue with the dog bone. But what I need to do though is I need to go ahead and check all my tires to make sure they're glued, because I did have one tire on that back side come away. So I am going to clean this tire. I am going to now balance my wheels because they're probably in serious need of balancing. So I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to balance my tires because yeah, it's necessary. So this is the side that the dog bone popped out. I'm going to just basically flop away this front pillow ball joint here. And I think I'm actually going to pop off the whole piece. Provided I can find the Allen wrench. Oh, yeah. I got this special Allen wrench that I use to pop those out. But yeah. You think I could find it when I was looking for it? Nope. So I just want to pop this out. I'm going to go in with another Allen wrench. And I forget what size that is. think it's this one. Yep. So I'm just going to pop this out, and I should be using my driver. That way it's just a little bit faster. The other way. So it's usually no issue with these, but every once in a while it is a good idea to go ahead and clean these. See all that material that's in there? That builds up. There's a little trick that I'm going to share with these. I actually use Arrma on these. Once I clean them out, I'll spray it with a little bit of Arrma inside of there. That's just a little pro tip from RC Guy Garage. So I'm gonna pop this out. Go ahead and, oh, look at that, my sway bar. My sway bar came loose. Oh, you know what? Oh, what a goon. I never tightened that. Wow, I never tightened my sway bar. At least I don't think I did. I remember pulling it off, but yeah, I now don't remember tightening it. So let's go ahead and tighten that. Yeah, I definitely didn't. Oh my god. Alright, so sway bar is now installed. I'm gonna look inside here. Got a little bit of wiggle in there on my cup. What's going on there? I'm gonna check the other side here. There's a little bit of wiggle on that front diff. This thing has got a bunch of miles on it too, so I'm not giving excuses. If you haven't followed along, I have beat this thing to, essentially I've beaten this thing to a pulp, I guess you could say. So any issues that I would ever come across on this thing are 100% deserved. So it'll be interesting to see what the back side of this hex looks like, because this is the one that I fixed. And this is the one that has a good amount of Loctite on it. So you can see all that Loctite that just came off. That hex actually looks mint. You've got to be kidding me. So that actually worked. Doing that. Here's the old hex. Look at that. That hex looks absolutely perfect. So what I had done absolutely 100% worked. Gel super glue. I boiled the gel super glue with my heat gun while I squeezed the centers in and allowed it to cool. And then basically just plopped in the hex while it was still warm. And then tightened everything up. And this thing actually is mint. That's what I like to see. Now I'm going to take a little bit of fire just to heat up the joint here. Basically just to burn off the There it is, thread lock. This thing never starts. First time. God. Come on, you kidding me? Basically just want to burn off the old thread lock that's right there. That's all I wanted to do. I'm going to take the nut, thread it on, and just kind of let it just kind of get that old thread lock off, because I'll be putting new thread lock on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so got a little bit of looseness there. So that's again another bad maintenance thing that I've not been doing. So I'm going to pop this one out. The reason why I'm popping this one out is because I want to see what the health of this one is as well. Look at that, the little plastic thing stayed in there. Didn't even notice that it came out. So I'll be cleaning this as well. This is like a kind of a forgotten item. That side has the same looseness. Good enough. Go ahead and clean this too on the back side. Seems like it's not going into its little pocket. There we go. Now, this is not the same exact thing as the stuff I just told you, but close enough. You don't need a lot. As a matter of fact, that was probably a little too much. Actually feels alright. Look at the sway bars. Not in the other side either. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that. You know what? Make it easier for myself. I can't actually see it. So Just pop that away. Wow, can't believe I forgot that. Well, I mean, maybe actually I can believe it. And this is me after all. There we go. There we go. So bad. So I'm not exactly sure why it popped out, other than it was just a pretty bad smack onto the wheel from the jump. So in those instances, I want to say that something like that is totally normal. I'm not thinking anything shock. I'm not thinking anything other than there's enough flex in these parts to when you have a bad landing, you're probably better off with something popping and bending and not breaking. So I'm pleased with that. I gotta check this tire, and look at that. So you can see that one is actually pulling away, and there actually is dirt in there. So I am actually going to, right now, I'm going to clean that with some alcohol. Make sure you wear gloves. Find out where that tire is pulled away, right there. And I'm just going to clean the area with a little bit of alcohol. Hopefully so I can get a good bond, because obviously dirt did get in there. So looks like the tire everywhere else is good, so just a little bit right there. And what I should do is clean this whole tire right now while I'm here, because I am going to I'm going to balance the wheel. See how out of balance it is. I should take like a brush and get in there, but I think I'm just going to go with that. What I should do, actually, I should use my other cleaner. Got our little rim warped. That's fine. Let's see how we are for balance. Yeah, I could definitely balance it. This hole does have perforations all around it, so the actual tire itself is vented. I'm telling you, well, the Arrma is ahead of the game, man. Certain things, they are definitely ahead of the game. So you can see this one's dented. This one we already checked. That one was fine. I'm going to get my tire glue, which looks like I'm getting a little low. Expose that section of rim or tire. And I'm basically just going to take this. I'm just going to just go like that, right around it. Let it kind of massage its way in. Looks like it's all nice and wet in there. And I'll just wipe off the excess like that and just let it sit. Make sure I cap this off. Now I'm going to move on to the back wheel here. I think this is the one. I believe this is the one that is, boy, I should heat this up. Just to make the thread lock a little bit easier to manage. I think this is the one. Is this the one? No, I guess this isn't the one. Alright, well this one's alright. This one just needs to be cleaned. So, like the other ones, just needs a little bit of a cleaning and a balance. So, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go live. To go ahead and, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to do a live wheel balance thing. Just getting off the old thread lock. Here we go. So it's obviously this tire. That's the one that has the issue. Again, I should have. Just to make it that much easier. Because like I said, even though my wheels are knurled, I also thread lock them. Oh yeah, look at that. So that one's gotta have a ton of dirt in it, I'm guessing. No. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh my god. No wonder why this thing was doing that. Wow. So that thing was pretty unbalanced because of that. So in order to get all this sand out of here, I'm just gonna have to go outside. So I'm just gonna pause this. Be back. With as much sand that came out of there, I did end up using my air compressor. Definitely made faster work of it. There is an air compressor that I'm going to be doing on a review rather soon. So if you're interested in that, go check that out as well. While I've got the air compressor out, one of the things that I'm going to do is obviously just blow out the whole car and just kind of like make sure things are happy and clean. But a significant portion of this rim is actually broken away, which is basically half of the rim actually blew away, which did allow me to get, you know, the majority of the dirt, if not all of it, out. The little holes eventually, hopefully, will help kind of get rid of some of the dirt that's already in there. I might think about expanding those holes slightly. I don't know. But I did also notice that my rim is cracked. So we have a nice little crack that's actually right there. So I'll be addressing that as well while I'm here. Basically, all that's going to do is I'm just going to take some glue and stick it in there. But I want to prep this tire right now. So basically just going to grab, not a dirty paper towel, a clean one, get some alcohol on it, good amount on there, make sure you're wearing gloves. I'm going to prep that whole rim surface, and then I'm going to get in to that section of the tire that is loose and clean out that whole section with the towel, paper towel. Let it kind of do its thing. Looks like it's good. Nice and clean now. I'll end up cleaning the rest of the rim. Douse the tire. Clean up the actual rim itself. Paying attention to that little cracked area. Get some of that juice in there. And I think we're good. Don't need to do the front, I'm just doing it because I got the time. Now I'm going to let that dry. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I think we're good. Go ahead and take my tire glue. I'll expose that section of the rim or tire, just like this. Peel it away. Basically just take glue and just go along that whole edge, just like that. And I'll just make sure it's working its way in. which it looks like it's good. Go to a clean side. Wipe away the excess, just like that. Make sure that the tire is settled where it should be. Go to that little crack. I'm going to put some right on the crack. Wipe off the excess. And just leave it like that. So, let this cure up. Don't use your fingers. Make sure that this is settled where I want it, which that looks pretty good. And just let it do its thing. It's looking good. I just got to throw this on the balancer real quick, just to check it out. So the only reason why I'm even considering putting any kind of balance into these tires and wheels is because I'm trying to do some speed runs with it. Not worried about mud and stuff collecting in it because I'm not going to drive it that way right now, so technically anything will help. It's about average, balance-wise. It's a little out of balance. Not too bad, though. But I am going to balance these tires anyway. Alright, so I think that's it. Basically all it was we popped out dog bone on this side. So this side dog bone got popped out. It was realistically nothing. I showed you about cleaning the pillow balls. I'll show you what I do. I either use the Armor or I use like an instant detailer just as a quick little cleaner lubricant, and it works for me. Do I really maintain these pillow balls? No. Do I ever clean them when I come across something like this? Yeah, this is probably the only time that I'll actually inspect things. Like I said before, I am not the guy to pay attention to for a regularly maintenance vehicle. Can I tell you how to maintenance a vehicle? Yeah. Do I do it myself? No. I just keep ripping it until something breaks. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this episode from RC Guy Garage. This was just a quick, I guess, discovery of what happened to the Mojave. So now I'm going to gear up the Mojave. Yeah, I'm going to do that on a live. It's not like you guys don't know how to gear something. So I'm out. You should get out too. And point blank, what should you be doing? You should be ripping it on a daily. So just get out there and rip it.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable.